Hi, my name is Joe Park with Horizon Stewardship. Most churches today are still using December 31st to end their financial year. Yet a best practice in next level generosity is to consider the cost and benefits of moving away from a traditional calendar year end. By one estimate, around 40% of vital churches have already moved to a fiscal year other than December 31st. In my own experience at Horizon Stewardship, the majority of churches that I work with to achieve next level generosity will choose to move to a June through September fiscal year for the following reasons. The biggest reason is to align the church's ministry budget with its ministry year. Overwhelmingly, churches launch their ministry years in August and September, and yet most churches are allocating financial resources beginning in January. This puts your ministries in the awkward position of launching a new ministry year with only 4 to 5 months of their financial resources in place. A better practice is to align ministry funding with your ministry plans. The second reason is that most churches receive between 18 and 30% of their ministry funding in December. This leaves churches with December year ends focused on closing the year at the same time they're trying to focus on celebrating the birth of the Christ child. This situation is further complicated by the fact that December giving is the most unpredictable of the year. So a major advantage to changing your fiscal year in is that December will occur mid-year. This allows your church 6 to 9 months to adjust spending if December giving was higher or lower than anticipated. A third benefit of a modified fiscal year is to be developing your ministry funding plan in what is normally the slow periods of late spring and summer rather than the hectic fall and Christmas seasons. A couple of words of caution. It's important to keep your donor giving reporting ending on December 31st. This is easy to accomplish in all of our modern donor record-keeping software. If you're told it can't happen in your system, it's probably because your staff doesn't yet know how, or you're operating on a very outdated software. Another caution for churches that are used to receiving estimated giving cards in the fall. Be prepared for persons on your finance team to ask how they're going to budget without these cards in hand. The short answer is that unless a church receives a very high percentage of return cards, using actual giving data is more reliable to project income. If you have questions about converting your fiscal year, don't hesitate to go to horizons.net and request a free conversation with one of our ministry strategists.